I find with Mrs. Gums Wow. I didn't know where she was, but I managed to bring her back after the election. I don't know if she was if she was a voter recruitment. I don't know if that or you was a campaign manager.
I was none.
Okay, I don't know your business. I know you disappear. I have some candidates from you disappear, but I realize you disappear. But we find you back when you and you come out, you come back when you see results. So it looked like last night you was under bush tea, but I look like last night you sleep more late than you, like always. But
Listen, I didn't take it in that side stress, Only the election.
but you know the radio in reason. Let me say good night to
I
everybody.
say good night, everyone.
Okay, because listen, let me tell you something.
Right.
Tell good night again to the people because there was some was asking for you. They was asking for you, but you had for those who just watch us on social media, she did searching the other gums doing a meeting under my post and she don't show up to the show. So tonight we managed after. You see, tell I gums people. That's what I do in school on the election. Anyway, in between, Madame Boira, Janet Gums, how are you?
Well, it's now only gums,
Listen,
Okay.
you just like these people that change name every 6 months, man.
Every 6 months. Next year might be somebody else, but who knows?
As long 27, you know where you stand. Anyways,
good evening, everyone. Happy to be back.
Yeah, what is
Everyone is well
happy to be back.
for the last show of the season.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that we last show. We leave it. We wasn't supposed to be there on this hour. We have to thanks the old man to let us come in at this hour. You know, the old man at that hour they're sleeping.
They don't sleep,
So
exactly.
we had to follow politics for them. So last night Janet was sleeping, but I sleep 2, get up 3:30 to get the result, and then sleep. And after 5:30, go work.
No, I can't.
That's it. But
I need
listen,
my beauty sleep.
you need the beauty sleep, but make sure you don't send the sleep the beast and the beauty too. So that's video, and we see we had the election in the South. So we see a whole ton up, people lose votes and some out.
I did say that,
When you say
I
that,
said some going come up.
when you say that,
And
because from the
some
time the
going
election
come
started, the first time you see,
Well, whoever I speak to, right?
Okay.
You know well I said
Mm-hmm.
the same people going back in,
Mm-hmm.
except for maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
And some new faces coming in could be bad or good for the country.
But you see your partner in.
Which one?
Daryl Yak. La Tomika.
On the radio, making me so much.
Yeah, but you ain't have to do that. I tell I gums, that's why I lose votes now. I don't control I more. Anyway.
No, you say it how it is.
You say how it is, but the how it is, the
We
whole,
people pleasers,
yeah, the how it is, you have to break it down to the people too.
But everybody listen to the interview.
Well, that's good then.
He tried to interview me, so that's why we have a problem today.
Well, I don't get between our yak and gums.
You can't. Yeah, get squeezed.
So well, he did good, and then we see
He did.
Wawington, and we see National Alliance leader Mrs. Jacobs is out of parliament. Maybe that's a sign because that make almost 3 election. Duran get more votes than she, and people were asking why you don't give the leadership, the party leadership to Duran. But after now, maybe it's a sign because Duran lose votes too. Almost everybody lose votes.
Everybody lost votes.
But in this morning, I was saying, did the leader of National Alliance lose vote because of GB situation?
I think she been losing votes, and partly they are to blame. A lot of people are blaming National Alliance and UP Party for making a government fall. So therefore, that's the consequences of their actions, in my opinion.
Okay, so we see she's up from the NA, and we have the Marlon Cloyd, if I'm not mistaken. He lose his seat.
Yes, he did.
He lose his seat. I tried to analyze that by because he was very vocal, and as MP, from January to this term. He was very vocal. I don't really understand what really happened. Maybe I can't say he didn't campaign. He campaigned, but he have a problem, and I believe that is the time now for each. It's not only they, because now the leader of now loses seat too.
Yes. But also, two new parties came into play.
Yes.
So maybe they are the ones that hold.
But in the two new parties, is only one get a seat. Is the Sam.
Yeah.
Is the Sam. So
the others still get votes.
He get a lot. He get a lot. We see now he fighting to see if he get a seat. But listen, hey, listen. You have to just know what you tell me. We have to see how it is. From last night, I found what's going on. Listen, they say 900. This is not 900.
But that's the thing. If you run it into your, because he's comparing his votes, his amount of votes to La Cruz votes or the others who got less than La Cruz, and he's saying that he got more votes, so he should be in Parliament. But the issue is not so it goes. So you running into election, running for member of parliament and an election, and you don't know how it works.
Because if I use my little brain, I have normally the party, the amount of votes, like you get 2,000 votes, and those who go in is those who have the most votes
and the parties.
And the parties.
So the tally amount of votes that a party gets is gives you the amount of seats that person that party will get in parliament.
Because from the beginning they say it's 900. When the first calculation is 900. So you see all the parties who get the amount and more, or they get from the seat. And after, let's see, you have the laws, the rules is for every candidate, so you cannot change.
They have to count it over.
Yeah, you have until October 26, I think.
I mean, some people might
lose votes.
Or some people might.
It could be hard too, because it have some parties, like we take MP, elected MP La Cruz and former MP Rolando Bryson. It don't have, like, if you have a recount, you could see a total shift because it's 260.
One might go in and one might come out.
Yes, so let's see if they have recount. If they ask recount, we can see what went on. But this election show maybe is a new area for young politicians, because except Auntie Sarah, she know how to manage she thing, and we see a new type of politician, because remember when we had Durandi, I like his story, the way they talk. I'm not judging whatever he do, the story, because always in politics, young people, when we see they do the move the inside, we need to congrats them. And that's why I say we in that soil, we have some young politicians, sorry to say, they stay in the little cocon and they get whatever they promise them during the campaign, and basta for the people. In 27, I come and I do it. So the other side, you see young politicians moving, doing things for the people, even if it's for election, even after you say it's vote buying, but they're still trying to do certain things with the people. Because which young politician in that soil will pay barbershop for the school year? Which politician in this soil you're going to give school bag for the young people? Which one? So we cannot spit when they're doing little events, so we cannot spit on what they're doing. So I have to congrats those who get elected and those who was candidate, because it takes your string. Because listen, when you're going to party, whatever mistake that party do during the 4 years, 3 years, you're getting beat up too, because you're under the umbrella of this party. So we see, maybe as a message is sent to former Prime Ministers Jacobs to, it's time to give the baton to them.
From what I read, also the GB issue, and everybody, you remember when MP Durandi was here, I said once the people not eating sardine and crackers, so now they're sending her home to eat her sardine.
Yeah, but they didn't send her in January to eat the crackers.
But in between time, there's a lot of things that happen. And where people are starting to wonder, okay, are you really there for the country, or are you there because you're you want the position of prime minister, you want the position of minister. And it seems as if to the population that being a member of parliament is not good enough. They want more.
Yeah, but don't forget, government are fall in between because some of them full almost farmer MP, Mengret, all that coming in and people watch. And when you see the scope of the actual prime minister, it's in a clear message. Or the thing was say, some was saying, some candidate was saying he have to go, and the people say he have to stay because you see the armor. Because the last election, MP Omar Akli was the highest vote getter, and now we see is the actual prime minister who get it, and these parties gain 3 seats.
Yes, but and I feel everything is based off of behavior. We talk about behavior the last time, where let's stick to politics. Let's stick to what you're speaking, what you're doing for the country. And I think this election, he branched off of that and start going on if I would, using the word ego loosely, he went on an ego trip.
Okay.
So he started bashing people when he just had to continue doing what he was doing, focus on all the things that you did while you were in there. And bashing people, that's where it brings you.
So we see, and they have to rebuild.
Yes.
With the new generation they have there, because they have actually MP Adwell, York, MP York. Sorry, my bad, MP York.
MP
A lot of Masiladi. This one, yeah, I too. I don't get between I too.
People don't come for me.
Listen, between I too, I don't get between I. So we see MP just not gonna be swearing as MP in September.
Yes.
We have Adwell, MP Doran, and Doran who's still in. That's the 3 seat, and they had 4 the last time. It's 4, yeah. They had 4. They had MP Mallon and MP Jacobs. Both of them didn't get elected this time. So the big surprise, not a really big surprise. We see Sam. We had to expect Sam to get a seat.
I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, but Mr. Former MP Myers is not a little fellow. He could pull votes.
Oh yeah, no, I went on somebody else.
No, we had Sam. We had Sam actually.
Sam. Somebody else.
We had Sam.
Yes, I was expecting it.
Yeah, he get. But after this man we're talking about it, this new government, because they don't really need to change it, but they could still give a negotiation. I believe negotiation going on right now.
Hopefully.
And they could secure the government to make sure you don't get fired. They could offer some a minister position. Why you went silent, so?
Because I don't agree.
Why?
I think he should remain MP.
No, not he. And the negotiation, he don't. We know MP Myers. Listen, if former MP Myers had to go in a position as minister, it's Tiat, and we know MP Grisha Heilige will not give that seat of Tiat.
I wouldn't want him there either.
So the thing is, I believe they could give him education. They could give him education too.
Boy.
We have a good candidate who's on the party who got 100 something, and that could be a nice minister of education.
Which one?
Dr. Auguda Arundel.
Well, she was already minister of education.
Yeah, so if we have a negotiation, I said so.
Did you speak to the teachers about that?
No, it's not about speak to the teachers. We're gonna come to the police now, just now, but it's not about speak. It's about negotiation. It's not about finance, politics.
Could be possibility.
For me, the stability of the government.
Work with Sam and not with
who?
Who the other person who wants to there?
No. But no, we was Sam. But look, when you watch now, that's a big surprise. MP Christopher Emmanuel is up too. But he could go. Yeah.
Not to me.
Okay. For me, it's a whole turn up because he's very vocal. I don't know if because of the mega thing he get hit on it too. That's the thing, but and all that.
And yeah.
So at the end of the day, Christopher is not out because if he's part of the new government, he could still, if new elected MP Lewis is that, co-state minister of justice, I think Christopher get enough vote and the party to
Can
swing
they
it.
negotiate with MP Lewis?
But MP Lewis, where he get all the votes?
Being Minister of Justice.
Duh. So,
yes.
So you're gonna leave this position to go as MP?
Yes, but what I'm telling you, and the negotiations, they don't have to negotiate with MP Lewis.
But is he who get the highest vote? The two of them have to go. The two of them have to be in.
They can be TP, URSM, PFP.
Yeah, as government.
Yes.
Yeah, but to create something strong to avoid government fall.
You thinking like that, but that don't mean.
Because listen, when you put it so, whoever tomorrow jump ship come from now, Sam are still strong.
I think MP Lewis issue right now, right, is that if he in the negotiations and he becomes Minister of Justice, he goes back into his seat as Minister of Justice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that means Christopher Emmanuel will go in.
Yes.
But they've been having issues with Christopher Emmanuel outburst in the parliament. So, would they want that to happen?
Well, Janet, as I'm thinking about it, but you know, in politics, sometimes it's best how we say in French, l'électron libre. C'est bien d'avoir l'électron libre. So it's best you have Christopher Emmanuel with the government, even we know it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be sweaty, but it's best you have him and your government.
True, I agree.
So the best thing, because if law is MP, elected MP Lois, say this side, I want to be MP and not minister. It's gonna be a whole thing because Emmanuel, not politics, is not elected anymore.
MP Lewis got a lot of votes, you know.
Yes.
So, but
what I mean,
of justice.
So he somewhere he got to stay Minister of Justice.
Yes.
So if he's still Minister of Justice, MP Christopher Emmanuel going in.
So would they prefer? No, question is, would they prefer that scenario where they negotiate with MP Lewis, or they prefer the scenario of negotiating with Frankie Myers, MP Myers?
But both, so you have to, if you want a strong government to avoid that jump ship, to let me see, and they were saying, we give them a full 4 years. If for us to avoid that, okay, you could give Frankie Myers, former MP Myers, a seat as education, because the last government didn't have education. Lewis had the education. You could give no the justice. When you give no justice, no, Christopher come back as MP and Lewis stay Minister of Justice.
But why you want to give somebody education when PFP have educators on their list?
But it's not
PFP education.
Yeah, but it's not because you're because Sam is a negotiation. Yeah. PFP, the last one, PFP have Romeo. Why else they have? They have the one in Holland.
They don't want to give PFP
Romeo education. So they have Romeo. But now PFP still PFP. We know. Okay? And the PFP, we know why people don't want him education, because the leader, the sex orientation of the leader, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay? But after it's politics, it don't have no.
What I have to do with it?
But you know how we think. Okay? We the sometimes we see a donkey, we say it's a house. So you know sometimes how we the think. So,
okay.
So that's the thing. So if you're going to a negotiation, you want a stable government who's gonna stay for 4 years. Whoever gonna jump ship.
I don't think anybody will, and I'm very happy with those who were elected because I'm seeing this government as stable. So I don't think I think that whoever creates this majority, I don't think anybody will jump ship.
Yeah, hey, we listen. The last government 2.4, we had said that.
No. I knew from the beginning. I knew Mengret was going to do something. He tried to convince the world, and I wasn't buying it.
Okay, we see before campaign he jumped from this one to this one.
I-
But for me, I think they should create a coalition,
Mhm.
but secure it with No and Sam.
Only no.
Well, not Sam.
Why not Sam? Sam picture gave me a little issue. He took a picture with NA
Mhm.
and UP.
But I don't mean nothing.
No,
Everybody was taking pictures.
We all thought, no,
Mhm.
the 2x4 government were taking pictures together. We
Okay.
all know all of them are working very well together.
Mhm.
But everybody said that if Sam got more seats,
Mhm.
he would have done a coalition with UP.
Mhm.
So,
It didn't turn out so.
because of that picture, I think that picture put another validate the questions some people had in their mind
Mhm.
about them creating a coalition, and exactly that picture was on point for some people.
But all of them do pictures together.
No.
Some do pictures together. Some with the next. Even the picture was just fake, but they do the pictures together.
I didn't see no other picture, but people was doubting,
Mhm.
not doubting, but questioning whether Sam, UP, and NA would create a coalition
Mhm.
once elected. And that picture, everybody started sharing it because they said, okay, it's confirming what we have been thinking all the time. So I think that's
Well, I still for that stability thing. I think Sam should get a ministerial position too.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, gums. I no problem.
What does that have to do with
Here's the gums. It's not a problem. We're going to ECE. ECE lose a lot of votes.
Yes.
Last election, January, ECE was
I
292.
think this is my fault.
And this one right now, yeah, gums. But anyway, and right now, ECE do at 136 votes. What went on? What happened?
I think it's my fault because I keep saying he need to add more people to his party.
Okay, yeah.
So we can see if.
But the last time he pulled 290 by himself, he was supposed to pull more
I
now.
was saying I was saying he need to add more people to his party so we can see that he can work with others very well. Okay, he did that. But I don't think he did a proper screening of the people that he added to his party. I don't know if they share.
Everybody is not like PFP.
So
let's be realistic. OMC screen everybody.
I don't know.
Okay, so
maybe, probably.
So
we didn't interview any OMC members. So I wouldn't know.
So maybe ECE screen the people too.
You see, those two other people sharing the same ideologies as Wiggly. I don't see it.
Wiggly have an energy.
Behavior. Their daily behavior. His daily voicing his opinion for the people, defending the people, that's not. It wasn't like mixing. It was like oil and water. So, and then one of them, I can't remember which one, I think is Dodd Arnold. He read and everybody took him for a joke. So yeah, that video of him reading, I think that's when people like, what you really going in there? Will you be able to understand the seriousness of what's going on, etc., etc.? Because Martin is in deep trouble. We don't want, we want to be sure that you understand what's going on. So yeah, I think the members that he added to his party is what make him lose votes. Plus, he spent a lot of his time arguing with other parties.
Do you believe OMC make ECE lose votes too?
Yeah. Because he was arguing with him most of the time.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So we go now to DP, 70 years strong. Yeah, DP. We see DP gain. Okay, from 2 they went to 3 seats. The last election, DP had 1,970 votes. This time they do 2,069 votes. And the surprise is MP Kote.
Yes.
Because some people will say, yeah, but Kote, we gonna put a other fellow face in it, but he surprised me because sometimes we watch them and when I say he born there and he makes sense himself because some descendant Indian descendant they don't mix this, they stay in the corners, they don't make it. He show you he makes in himself, and I believe that's why he get that amount of vote. And he's young; he's only 32, if I'm not mistaken. And we see he makes himself, and we see the difference. And hey, DP get 3 seats, and I don't know if that would be. And then I don't have the list on the candidate. I mean, we know MP Grisha might stay in at position. That means we have another candidate coming up. So I didn't watch. I don't have
The
it.
next person
Is Labega,
is no Marinka. Gums Marinka.
but she is Minister of Finance.
So
She
depending on who gets in which ministry.
yeah, but they don't have. I think this government should not move.
You think so, but I don't.
This government should not move because look,
That's
because
a good government.
after Gums, who we have from DP?
And then it's Labega.
He do a good move because if Gums and Grisha go as minister's position, he do a good move. The legacy living long now.
Yeah.
You have MP Labega. So this is a total change. We can have a panel because is young people is a total and configuration we see in Parliament. And we talk about no already, I believe, yes. Yeah. And the highest voters in the party after Minister Lewis is who?
Christopher Emmanuel.
Okay.
And then
Bocampo. But we know even Christopher last year he had a problem with the screening to be minister. Yeah. So Bocampo might have the same problem to be minister too. So at the end, the negotiation have to be Lewis gonna stay minister and as an MP. We're going to the Up Party. Yes. Up Party last election, they had 814 votes. This time,
2038.
Yes. We had to lose 800 something. 887. That's a lot. Why?
I just told you why. He need to focus on what he was doing.
I believe all the parties.
On, MP Luke
Marcelina, the Prime Minister. Prime Minister. He's still Prime Minister. Take up Prime Minister, and just know he gonna have to be formateur, and then we gonna be
that Prime Minister.
Exactly. Okay. So that's why you have to maintain this government, and just add salmon now.
Well, but
if you want to make the house strong, imagine tomorrow, no jump ship.
Nobody jumping ship tomorrow.
When I say jump in that government,
jump ship tomorrow with them little bit of vote to get this time around.
No, then
nobody voted for you next round.
Okay. No, but what I want to show you is it's best you bring more people, more posts in the house to get strong. Whoever posts break down, the house still there.
Strong house right there.
Okay. DP got 3.
Uh-huh.
URSM got 3. That makes 6. PFP got 2. That makes 8. So you watching that government only with the 3. They can add Sam too.
No, I tell you.
Okay. Because Sam like PFP now.
That's his business.
Okay.
Then he should have been on PFP.
Lad, man. I think let me go to PFP because I believe PFP have a hard work to do now, eh? Because it's in a clear message that the second election, MP De River have more votes than MP Gums.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not saying MP Gums should leave she position as leader that she party, she's elected. Mm-hmm. And I believe we have a true reflection to do because Greongi passed the cap to be an MP again. And we see last election, PFP had 1,717 votes. And this time, again, thank you to MP De River too.
No, but Rehan, I think he gained votes, no?
I don't have. You have the thing for.
He had the old one. You have the old one?
No, the old one I don't have it. I have the old one on it. Yeah.
Because the last
Oh, okay.
time he
You
got
want the on?
309 votes. I mean, this time he got 309 votes.
This time?
Yes.
The last one he had 257 votes.
So he grew also. Minister Patrice.
He gained too.
You see, so most of them gained because of
government position.
Yes.
Because you could say whatever you want.
Yes.
This to buy for government is DP ministers and PFP ministers who perform good.
Yes, they perform very well.
Okay. I can't go against the government this time.
That they were only there for 17 days, but the population spoke again and they're back there. So
well,
and I think it's a good team.
The last time MP DeRiver had 569 votes.
And now she got 690 votes.
Okay.
So she grew also.
Yeah, and MP Gums, the last election, had 462 votes. So because the person I was surprised, and okay, she had said she quit, she was taking she turned from politics. The person I was watching in PFP list is Duncan, and when I see Duncan's score, she was supposed to, how much she gained?
She got 88 votes.
Normally she was supposed to get, no, don't forget she had former NA and she had been independent the last time.
Yes.
But
I don't know.
Well, we have so I believe PFP congrats them, but they have some now they perform. That was the first term as be part in government. They showed they could govern. And because people was asking before, they never governed. So no, PFP showed they could govern. And maybe you have a reflection after maybe MP DeRiver more popular than MP Gums.
In my opinion.
Yes.
MP Gums would get more votes. But as we said earlier, because of her orientation, most people don't want to vote.
Yes and no. I believe it's not the we okay, maybe with the first grade you're going to show that it's for me PFP. Yes, you need rules and regulation in your party, but sometimes you need to, how to say, don't squeeze with the elastic, but like loose a little bit.
No.
When I say loose a little bit, I'm going to say something. Maybe I watching more than you wasn't watching these things. Did you see how this campaign with PFP and MP DeRiver went on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Let's go to URSM. I know what I'm talking about.
URSM.
I ain't do Lena and science. My science point your science different. But
you have to know the reasons why.
Yes, but I believe
why don't mean.
Okay, that mean MP DeRiver campaign more than PFP leader?
No, but it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's not about campaigning and not about who did better, who performs better than the other. It's more about the person orientation, and that's where St. Martin don't know how to make the difference. My orientation in my personal life, because we talked about it earlier. Your personal life has nothing to do with.
So let me take in PFP and let's watch the results from January 11 to today.
Yes.
Last election, MP Gums Melissa get 462 votes. Peterson Leon get 257 votes. MP DeRiver get 569 votes. Minister Gums Patrice get 128 votes. Nichols Luciano gets 70 votes.
He gained 1 vote.
Okay. Cox Marvio 64 votes.
He lost votes.
Okay. Blaise Jean O'Neill 69.
He lost votes.
Martina Rosalinda is that 29 votes.
She lost votes.
Okay. Odge Marlon get 11 votes.
He lost votes. He got 3 this time.
Okay. Solomon David 68.
He lost votes.
Okay. And Gibson, something how much? Kitterson
66.
Okay.
So everyone lost votes.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, a lot of people, regardless, still not going to vote for her because of her orientation.
Okay.
And they said it more than once.
Okay.
Speaking to people, like that's the feedback I'm getting.
And 2024, we should not be in that.
I agree.
But
Totally agree.
Because sometimes we do is those who pointing fingers and this they doing worse than that. But anyway, let me close this parenthesis.
That's what I said. There's a difference between your personal life and what you do in politics. If you have ideologies and your ideologies correspond to mine, what do I care what you do in your personal life? Unless it's illegal. And it's not.
URSM.
Okay.
Last election, January 2024. Last election. Marcelina and Prime Minister Marcelina get 702 votes. This time, how much you get?
1,350.
Okay. So what we can understand, people agree with what he's doing.
They agree, but they wanted to send
a message.
MP Artley a message like,
okay.
Calm.
Riva Christopher get 96 votes.
He got 54 this time.
Okay. Jensen Webster 125 votes.
That person gained votes. They got 150.
She's the actual minister of health.
It's a lady.
Yeah. She's the actual minister of health, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosenberg get
no, you skip Martina Herbert.
Yes, 52.
42.
That a slap.
Oh.
That a slap, fellow. Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I wasn't your.
I think that disrespect. I wouldn't. Why I lose 10 votes?
The fellow say he disrespect. In between, MP Rosenberg get 247 votes. How much?
208. She lost votes.
Okay. Gracita Arendelle get 89 votes.
52 lost votes.
My partner there. Burge, is that? Burge. 204.
227.
Okay, again. But he and MP Kotai, I respect them. You see, hell, they had to get in as MP.
Oh.
And now they went rope for their own votes.
Yep.
They show the people we get we own votes and we stay here. And the elected is not people position. That's we position now.
That's right.
And after they are getting January 2028 votes. That's a party. The total for the party. And this time they get 2,234 votes. They lose 2 votes. But the Prime Minister again.
Yes, he gained a lot.
That's a clear message.
Yeah.
And he say, thank you, St. Martin, from the bottom of my heart.
Why not the top?
Adams again. Let we see NA because NA is a big surprise. The big surprise we had, and then we got done with NA after we gonna talk about how we see it. NA the MP Jacobs, the last election, I get 467 votes.
283 this time.
She lose a lot.
Yes, she did.
Duran, the last election, 538 votes. He lose a lot, 300 something, I think.
361.
Okay, he lose. Adwell get 332 the last election.
He got 305.
Okay. And MP Malen, I get 406.
272.
So, you see, in the last election, the NA I get 3,455 votes.
There again, 2,264 votes.
So, you see, I lose a lot. So, you have a bill to do in this. And this time, the last election, DP, you're going to DP?
Yeah,
DP for
I'm
the
looking for
who?
The prison votes.
And
the house of detention.
And be shut down with it. Lord, man. Listen, I think they gained up there it was 26. 26. The whole 26. The whole
team.
26 would it be the House of Detention? The whole 26 gone to Grisha.
25 votes.
He 26?
She got 25. And one person voted for Kotai.
The House of Detention.
Yeah.
She get 26.
No, I'm seeing here 25 votes. And one person voted for Kotai.
Well,
And
total
also
for
we
DP,
did-
yeah, but you have individual. I have the whole
No.
whole thing. That's
No,
why.
she didn't get a 26
No,
votes.
okay.
She got 25 and one person voted for Kotai. Kotai, who you know in the House of Detention?
I tell you, Kotel is an international fellow. Everybody know that this guy.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you off here who voted for Kotai.
anyway, I tell no, I gums always like trouble. So MP Westcott William, the last election, he get 488 votes. How much she get now?
390.
She lose votes, eh?
Yes.
Grisha Heiliger had get 423.
477. House of Detention.
How much she get now?
477.
She get a little bit.
House of Detention.
But after she's in a ministry position.
She got thank husband.
Hey, she didn't marry for nothing. Eh?
Hobby?
They say that pour le meilleur pour le pire.
I'm telling you.
Voilà. So the last one, DP had 1,970 votes.
This time they have 2,069.
So after 70 years, DP coming back strong.
Yes.
Okay, and we might see MP La bigger in the house. He come back to his grandfather legacy. But that would be interesting because
Was it on GB board?
I don't know. Oh, what are you doing there?
We gotta investigate. I think he was on GB.
MP La Vega, come to us of September to find out certain things. I think you don't do the screening for PFP.
If y'all need somebody to do screening, that's fine.
That's why she had disappeared for the election.
I don't
She was
do
doing the screening for
girl screening. I don't do minute screening.
Let me hush you, don't answer that one. So we see the turnout in this election. So
Yeah.
let's hope by normally September 10th, something so, we have the swearing of the new MPs. And go normally by the end of September, we're supposed to
Since
see.
the MPs remaining the same.
You still got the swearing. Lord, man, is that New York Parliament?
I was thinking ministers.
Is this-
Ministers will remain the same. So
Yeah, but they still have to
this
swear in.
government- Yeah, but this government can go quick.
Yeah, you go. It depends. If you bring a new person, that's why I think Linton Lewis cannot go. Because if you bring a new candidate, you have to go through the screening again. And if that person cannot pass the screening,
Yeah, but don't forget the governor had gone away. So you can't blame the last time and the
when the governor is not there, you have the acting governor.
no, the government. I telling you, the governor said, put everything on my desk. When I come back, I'm going to deal with it.
Okay.
So he went away, and that's why the government takes the
we know we what you think about OMC? OMC ain't too bad. For our first come up, do all the bubble he was in and still in, he do 500 votes. Because we are hearing people don't want, because me, I always say this man could have a seat. It depends how the people come out and vote. And when we watch, he do 500 and something.
total 521 total party.
And the leader of the party, how much he
He
get?
got 346.
Well, he himself,
Yes.
he do best in the previous election. He was
do
candidate.
better than MP Lacrosse, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's watch MP La Cruz. How much MP La Cruz get? 200 and something.
200
He far from, he have a little difference between he and
a whole
Orlando.
100 votes different.
Because between he and Orlando, they have a lot of different. I think 10 or 15 votes. Eh?
So yeah.
So people, St. Martin people are at start. They decide they maybe sanction NA. And I believe NA have to rebuild. They have to rebuild the party. Rebuild the party and how to say that? Rebuild the party is one thing and give the message clear and go to the people, explain why you want. Because for me, when you get an opposition seat, is where you build your party from the opposition seat. because even for the French side, because we see candidate get 1,000 something vote they in, but that was the time to. And I always say we see alternative get 900. You build your party. For me, when you go to a post election and you get seats in opposition or not, you build your party from the opposition
but
seat.
The older heads, the wiser heads, they still on old school politics. So
the other side or that side?
This side, that's why they stop.
Yeah, but they side the people listen. They still some still in donkey years. Some still in donkey years. You try to make them understand certain things. And voila, because now you have people who telling you see, you make me switch to Toivo Party. I was on the other side. So yeah, but on the other side, I believe now the NA and them need to sit down. What went on? MP Syria Jacob still MP need to sit down and what went on
and behave themselves and work as opposition.
Work as opposition.
Yes.
And we're gonna see how because we're gonna see how Daryl Yago perform in Parliament.
Yes.
And then
I feel he's very intelligent. So I feel he can do well. Even though I joke all the time about him. But
no.
I feel he can do very well if he really there for the people and not for the reasons.
So let's see how government going, and we could only congrats all the candidates because it's not easy to go and sleep and run for election because what's in the other side, because the other side to get beat up because you have to go look for your votes even if the party mistaken. It's not like we saw and whatever you do you still could get elected and after you do nonsense. So that's all for the other side. I know Madame Gums don't like to go in that side. We come into French side a little bit because it had Sanigong Fete.
Yes.
And no, I was busy in the election. So we had a Richardson who say you have a president supposed to come from Sanagong. But I say this Richardson, he have the science infused because every president he always say that. So he's saying like Mustnton he died last mandate. What do you think about that? I know my question had him, but
Mustnton, the current president,
yes,
that's his last
because you have presidents coming from Senegal next election.
Oh, which crystal ball is he in?
The one that you got settled done.
He had to beat it or rub it.
I don't know. Maybe he had to put it in the fridge too.
Listen, I think it's too soon. I think it's too soon to predict
27.
27. And I'm going to tell you why. Right now, we all know that Mr. Gums, President Gums, start out strong.
Mustn't.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Mustn't. Gums is deputy. Yes, you even forget your own family.
So don't like to call him.
Okay.
Mustnton will be he started off very strong. The team started off very strong and there
he had money.
Exactly. And there's a slowdown because I guess financial reasons.
You believe so?
The slowdown?
Yeah.
It have more than one layers to it. I feel they don't have any projects.
But they get elected in projects.
Which projects they get elected on?
Everybody had a program. Everybody had a program. No, I cannot leave you say this in national radio. Everybody had a program. Listen, even some program were crazy.
Yes, everybody had a program. But French side people do not elect anyone based off of
that's how they do it. But sorry. The only person used to and go in election, and we see Omar Atlee do it at the end was Theo Ilego. He gonna come up and say, listen, I want to build this. I want to build this. I want to build this. And we saw it. We do not do it, or some candidate in the past did it.
Yes.
But we cannot come up tomorrow, do this majority had to buy in the program to buy an airline.
But exactly. There's a lot of things that were in their program. I didn't bother. I didn't read it to tell you the truth. But when elected, most people didn't vote for you because based off your program. Because
Listen,
a lot
let
of
me
people
tell you
don't
something.
read a program. It's based off of popularity and the noise you make out there. So if a party is silent, right, they don't get much votes, even though they have a super program. And the person who makes the most noise, even though they have half a program. I'm not saying Washington team had a half a program. I'm just saying how French-side people vote. Okay, not everybody, but most of the population vote based off of popularity and the noise you make during campaign. Okay.
Well, what I can say, what can I say is, it's too early, yes, but the way it's going, I believe by December the president have to stay really long.
Meaning,
Stay really long mean I'm the president, I run the country, is trying to deliver in certain things. And after, don't forget, election is 27.
Deliver on certain things such as
Projects, because we have MGC coming up, we have other, because we have to, I say we have, I talking like I was in service, they have to come out and this.
I don't think not MGC, no.
Anyway, they have to come out in the sphere of Daniel Gibbs leave money. That was Daniel Gibbs' project. They need to come out from that sphere and listen. This is we plan until 26. Yeah, 26. Because by December 26, you cannot do anything. This majority need to come out from that sphere of Daniel Gibbs' project. Daniel Gibbs leave money. They need to come out, and when they start to understand that thing, to come up in that sphere, and not just govern to govern, and they need to come up from that sort of Daniel Gibbs. So listen, that's we project, that's what we plan. And 27, when we go to this campaign train, we cannot talk about, yes, that was Daniel Gibbs' project. Yes, I made some project in the Tiwa, but this is what I did. I build this, I do this.
I think the only thing that they will be able to brag about is the airline.
But that's you only listen what I just tell you. You only listen what I just tell you. They had a program. Okay? This program, I believe by December, the president need to serrer les rangs.
I need to see that program.
They need to serrer les rangs.
So
because after this December there, you have, let we say, a year, 2 years and a half.
Yes.
And that 2 years and a half, you need things to come up from the ground.
Yes.
It's not talk. Because when you go to the campaign, when campaign start now, I was going to say they need to come up from that water, the sphere of Daniel Gibbs. Because tomorrow, if they stay how they is there, you could be Pharaoh, Caesar, whoever he is. That Daniel thing there about Daniel leave money gonna come out in 27. So they need to change the cap. And it's okay. That was Daniel project. Even some Daniel project had live in the Tiwa. They put the little salt or they modify certain thing. But now we need to perform on we own. This is what we want to do. MGC, that's what we're doing. Airport, this is we plan how we want to see it. Even we got an airline, it wasn't the plan. We get the chance, we take it. We got it now. We cannot spit on it. We got to make sure it work. Because if it ain't work, there's going to be an other charge for 27 campaign. So it have to work. So it have to work. Because listen, if it don't work, that's another headache. It have to work. And then you could go in that campaign, say, listen, beat your chest, beat your toe, whatever you want. Say, listen, I did this. And the population, because you could go and a pulpit say, I do this. But if we don't see the results of what you did in 2-3 years, yes, we have to plan for 5, 10, 20 years. But no, when I say no, not the party, no. But what's the plan? You need to come up and say, listen, campaign never done. Because actually, how I see this majority, actually, I don't know how they're going to run a campaign 27. I said tonight.
By popularity.
Even that. Even that.
I don't
Even
agree with you
even
by
the popularity, the president have it. The president have it. That
that's
is
how he's
something.
gonna win.
That's something he have in it. But the same way he win is not gonna be at 22 election. 22 he passed so. This I believe it could be more harder if you see by December he don't serrer les rangs. I believe you and me we were in school when the teacher say serrer les rangs. What I mean?
I don't agree with you.
Well, if you don't agree, you have to tell me why you not agree with
I
me.
don't agree with you simply because of the fact that our population is because of the way our population vote, not because and like I was saying earlier, I count myself because I'm part of the population. Don't vote based off of ideologies and programs. We vote based off of I get 2 shots, a hat, and a flag, and yes, and they keep a concert, and I sing and I enjoy my time. I get rum down the road. I get this. I get that.
But they have a new. That's old generation.
That.
You have a new generation of voters.
I hope so. And are they?
You cannot hope because hope is not a dead party.
The new generation of voters are they more than the old generation of voters that voted in 2022?
2022, a lot of young people vote.
But they have
the last legislative election. You think the whole head wasn't young? His new generation was in it too.
Speaking of the young people, they don't know names. They just know where they went and they had fun that night. That's it. Who make the most noise? So they don't even know the program. I speak to young people.
That means if you make somebody cancel a Juve, you're losing votes too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you make them know, okay, it's government that cancel that Juve. Or for instance, during your campaign, you decide to keep a Juve Juve event, of course. They're gonna vote for you.
I say the actual government, the president have to put his foot down and serrer les rangs by December, and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Because before we close down, don't forget we first coalition government in the French side. It's a coalition government because we have alternative, have 3 seats on it. So let's see.
Alternative preparing, you know.
No, alternative is not preparing.
She's preparing. Well,
no, it's not preparing. Alternative never start preparing herself.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
She's campaigning.
Campaign never done. Remember that. Campaign never done. So that's all for us people that we thanks all who follow us from last year, September until this last one tonight. When I say last one, we season, we need a little brain rest because we take a lot for you. We doing 2 election. During 2 election, we had to think and bust we had and interview, do research, and it's good because we're learning. We don't know what tomorrow could bring. For that, I will expect by next year CNN will call we and say this, and we need all you guys to go CNN. I don't have this problem. We're going CNN. So we thank all those who following us and meet us, telling us good or bad because we open to critics and we try to ameliorate ourselves for the season. And I have to thank my co-host, Madame Gums, to be in the house when it comes to politics. And I hope. So that means I'm gonna have you soon in September again. So yeah.
What is it?
September?
Well, why?
We have politics.
Which politics?
When they come, you're gonna know. I tell you, you have to listen. I tell you, it look like me and the sleep when saying wake up that same morning. So folks, thank you again for following. For those who are following, those who criticize, those who agree, disagree. How we say in conversation, nobody by us, we give we opinion. We're not the government is we government. We have to, when they do good, we say they do good. When they do bad, we say they do bad. We're not there to, we're not in that thing. We bashing, we positive, we say, okay, the president or the prime minister go wrong in this area. That's we opinion. And we don't have to you don't have to agree with us. And sometimes people is not agree with us is when they meet us and they listen, I didn't agree with what I said. I said, but you listen to us. At least you think at least you think, or you see what we think and how we see certain things.
Agree to this,
Exactly, because we between the old and the young generation, so we don't be dropping, okay, is a new generation, we have to take over. No, it's not. So you need the experience, but you don't experience with dictatorship. You need the young people to think, young people to move forward, and I believe young people is the future of this island, both side. And yes, and we need people, don't, when you see young people come, I don't put everybody young people in the same bag, because the same young people, maybe you see doing a bad thing, sit down and talk to them.
What age is young people? How young person?
Listen, when you pass, when you hit 50, you ain't young no more. No.
So the whole of your from 40 to 50, 49.
You're young. You're young for me. And when you hit 50, you ain't young no more.
But okay.
Why?
No, just check.
That's me.
I want to see how, because of my age in 2027, I want to see if I will be considered young or not.
Yeah, you're still young, man. I don't think the Mary do a mistake in birth certificate. And I don't believe every night before the show you to throw a little Botox in your face.
No.
Okay, so you're still young.
As genes that don't have nothing to do with age.
I tell her your gums, the gums, you tell them tick, they gotta have the tack and move on. So folks, yes, it's summer, be safe on the road for those who are partying. Be safe, and we could only wish you guys a happy summer. I don't enjoy your summer. Bonne rentrée. And September is most association we're gonna receive. Me, because Madame Govs don't do is only politics the other side. So we might see at the end of September to once everybody's swearing in with MPs in the house. Because I have some, they don't tell me. Listen, don't forget to invite me, because the campaign, what you say, I don't have no problem. The door is open. And as long we could come in the air and talk, and we will come. That's the only thing they cannot take from us is the radio. So support your local radios. Even you don't like me, you don't like World Boss, Billy D, you don't like Kuchi, you don't like Jean-Marc, but you still listen to us. That's the thing. And we all have different vision of certain things, but we're here for you guys. So at the end of the day, with 3 local radio, we cannot fight between us. We don't have the same show. We job is to inform people, give them some knowledge. And sometimes it's not because me and Janet sit down there, we say certain things, you're gonna say you agree. And 24, Google what we saying. Because I know a candidate who used to talk articulate. When you Google articulate, it is. So folks, I leave the floor for MP Gums so she could talk. She last message for this season.
Well, thank you for having me. For those who are starting back school in September, I wish you bon happy. Please do not bully anybody, child, when you go back to school. No, I have to say it because bullying is a major issue in St. Martin.
Okay.
So I have to talk about it.
So she given a new area how we gonna do conversation in the new season. We're gonna have thematic. You see, I comes to go more faster than a win. So
be safe. I hope you all start practicing doing schoolwork, preparing school bag, putting a little new
It's too early, man.
What can school reach today? Please buy your child school stuff with it and not do your nails here or not in school. Supplies, school, clothes, and everything that relates to school. Please. Thank you.
This was my co-host, Mrs. Gums Boara. I said Boara because she come in as Boara. So folks, thank you for following us. And I have to, I don't fight the Gums because I have relative Gums too. I have to big up my designer. Every time we have to fight through the phone, tell him I'm not angry because he have his vision, I have my vision. Something I have to say thanks to him because it's no admunda. So yes, I have to thanks to my designer, thanks to Janet, thanks to Patu, even he don't give me headaches every morning.
But he don't go.
Anyway, so folks, be safe. I have to say thanks to the technician instead of Starlight. Even he's not good, but I have to take him for the season. And see you guys the end of September with new vision, new things for the country, and so we can move forward. And as the country move forward, everybody will be happy. Yes. So, folks, take care. Love you guys, and don't be scared if you see us on the road. You have any suggestion? As long as you don't tell us we have to buy back Pinel because Pinel is independent. Folks, good night.
Good night.
Smiling faces, we share the hard time. Now nobody wanna leave it up to the one who did, 'cause no one cares about yesterday's and today's hard time to bear. So mountain is my home, and I'll do but anything to make it blue. I think of it, I dream of it in the morning, night, and noon. Send mountain is sweet home, and to it I'll give my life to keep on shining like the sunshine that comes out